Hey everyone, Codex here. Today what we're gonna do is take a look at Harmony 1 and its current momentum in order to understand if this downtrend will continue heading into March or if this is simply the capitulation phase before heading to higher levels. So if that's something you're interested in and you find these videos helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a new video. Also make sure to join our Telegram channel and let's get into this one. Jumping straight into our chart on the daily time frame, the first thing that I want to discuss is the resistance area that we mentioned in the last video. And if you remember, we discussed how we can't really expect much from one in terms of price action, of course, as long as we are stuck in here. And another thing to note is that Harmony has previously spent a significant amount of time in this zone. So this wasn't really the first time. However, the issue now is that we are below it. We are below this important level and one is still bleeding and the correction isn't over yet. And in the last 7 days, our price has dropped by more than 33%, which can't be ignored. If we take a look at the Phoenix Ascending Indicator now, which is a momentum indicator, we can see that we do in fact have a bullish cross right here between the red RSI and the ascending green line on the daily time frame. And that's good. However, you have to keep in mind that this doesn't imply that we will rally, and that's simply because the red RSI is still going down and the blue LSMA is also following it, and it's also going down. And typically, if you are looking for a continuous, I'm saying a continuous upward pressure and potentially a rally, you want all three lines above the mid yellow line, which is the level of 50. So this is simply to say that yes, we might experience some relief in the short term, but I wouldn't get too excited because what will happen now will most likely be something like in here or also here. In order for us to rally, we need, as I said, the red RSI and blue LSMA to trend up much higher, and that will take a lot of time given that these two lines are currently still falling. If we move on to the 4 hours time frame, for example, you can see that the red RSI is already above the level of 50, which means that we already have calls for an upward pressure on this time frame, although we still need the blue LSMA to trend up higher, so this can remain for a much longer period of time, so this upward pressure is sustainable. To me, it looks like we are in a temporary relief phase, and this is the 20th time I'm gonna say this. When we say relief, we never mean rally. By relief, we mean sideways at best, sideways most likely what's gonna happen, and perhaps a tiny bit of upward pressure if we are lucky enough. So if Putin doesn't explode us by the end of the week, the chart will mainly look like this, where we just keep toying with both shorts and longs, left and right, based on the momentum, of course. To me, long term, I remain bearish. I still don't see any signs of us having a shift in the momentum on the macro scale. However, this doesn't mean that we can't go up. In fact, I just said right now that we will most likely experience some relief, and the biggest issue for us remains this resistance area long term. Look, trending above this level won't be easy and it will take a long period of time. Another thing I want to note, and this is on the 3 days time frame, is the Bollinger Bands, the BB bands. And historically speaking, whenever we get rejected from the upper band, we end up getting an expansion of the bands and the price goes to the lower part of the band. And this is what happened in here. When the price touched the upper band and got rejected, we ended up visiting the lower part of it. The same thing happened in here. A rejection from the upper band took us all the way down to the lower band. And what happened in the summer's crash last year, of course, wasn't any different. And the last time we experienced such a trend, it was a month ago. So you can see that this is something common. This has happened a lot of times in the past. And to me, this doesn't look any different. Look on how we got rejected in here from the upper band, and we are currently heading slowly but surely to the lower part, which is currently at 10 cents. Now, I never said that we will reach 10 cents by tomorrow or this week, because this might take a lot of time to happen, but sooner or later, if the downtrend continues, the next level to look out for is around 10 cents. And I know this won't please a lot of you out there, especially if you are heavily invested in Harmony, but I mean, that's what we got. I mean, it's not like I don't want the price to go up. I'm invested in one myself, but that's how things look like. We got a lot of backlash when we said that one is overextended back when we were at 30 cents, and we also said that we need a pullback. But people just kept telling me that I'm spreading a FUD. We got a backlash last week when I said trending above this resistance area won't be easy and we won't see a rally anytime soon. So again, this is what we got. Some relief in the short term is likely to happen. It's likely to continue, but long term, things look ugly. So this was about it, guys, for one today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment if you feel comfortable doing so. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video if you feel comfortable. As I said, have a nice day and peace.